When I first moved to Australia in something like 1994, I think, not long after I arrived there, I met somebody, another artist, and we chatted for a while. He became quite a good friend for a while. And one day he said to me uh, that he'd been offered a chance to run some workshops on a little circus course that had been set up. Uh, but he'd been offered also some work directing or something, an amateur theatre company. So he couldn't take on the teaching work. And did I want to do it? And I was desperate for work. I'd just turned up in a new country. I said, yeah, I'll do that. And so I did that and it went well. And then that little course became fully funded by the government and became what was essentially the National Institute of Circus Arts, the biggest circus course in Australia. And I carried on teaching there, and then I met some circus people, and through that, I ended up directing circus a little bit and so on. All because I happened to meet somebody, uh, and all because he happened to have another offer in his life that meant he couldn't do a little course. Otherwise, the whole course of, part of my career would have gone totally different directions. Pure luck, absolute luck. Good luck or bad luck, who can tell? I don't know what the alternatives would have been. It's what happened, and I had no control over it. I did have control over whether or not I said yes when my friend said, "Do you want to do this teaching?" Uh, but I didn't have control over either the offer that came my way or how that offer worked out. I could have done the circus teaching, and the course didn't get funding from the government, and it would have disappeared. Fine, so be it. We spend a lot of time, don't we, sort of planning the future, trying to take control and look like we have control over our lives. But you see, your future is mostly a matter of luck. Good luck, bad luck, who can tell? Just luck. Things happen. I'm not saying planning isn't useful. Planning is very useful. Planning is a way of looking at the present. Planning is not a way of controlling the future. It's a way of looking at the present. When you do coaching with me, although we are looking towards your future trajectory, we're looking towards getting you to move towards the future you imagine you want. What we're really doing is we're looking at the present. How are things now? What are you doing to block yourself now? Because the present is the only thing we can actually do anything about. We don't get to control the future. It's a matter of luck. Doesn't mean planning is not useful. Planning is very useful, but planning has huge limitations. Planning is about focusing in on where you're at and to be able to make informed decisions about the actions that you might take today. The real superpower is not trying to control the universe, but it's trying to be present, sensing what it is that you really want, opening yourself to understanding the reality of the situation you're in. That means being present with reality, present with yourself, present with your feelings, present with your world. The more present you are, the better the decisions you're likely to make. That's why I say presence is a superpower. The small group coaching program I'm running starting next month is called Purpose, Presence, and Pleasure. Purpose, because that is the direction of travel. Presence, because that is your capacity to make the best possible decisions, because you sure as hell don't get to control how those decisions are going to work out. And pleasure, to make sure that you have intrinsic motivation to keep you going when the path gets tough. Not just put together as a program because all three words start with P, although I do like a bit of alliteration. Purpose, presence, pleasure. The rest, it's luck. Really, life is luck. I know we don't like to admit that. We like to think we are masters of the universe, but thought for a Saturday, the universe is bigger than you are. Have a lucky day.